so it's 4 damage.
Right. Yeah, it lets out a screech with the axe in its back and shoves you off, shoves the axe away, and sort of scurries over to its buddy at the other end of the room.
Am I freed because that other thing isn't pushing me, or is the other?
No, you're still in a grapple with the one.
Okay.
I would say, but it's a loose grapple.
All right. Yeah, I'm basically gonna try and get free then.
Yep.
The other one not bothering me anymore.
Roll strength. Yeah, you're free.
Yeah. Okay. So I basically make some distance. I'm gonna try and group with Azora, basically.
Alright.
Yeah, like head over to where she is in Fulcrum.
Alright, so the one stole my sword, right?
Yeah, and it scurried over to its other buddy.
Ooh, well, it's scurrying over. Azora just gives out, like, this massive, like, battle cry, basically, and charges it. Essentially tries to tackle it.
Why do I imagine it's like Cena's battle cry?
Roll strength.
Yes!
Alright, yeah,
so
you tackle
she
it.
just grabs this thing from behind and like basically like grabs at its like across its shoulders and grabs at its head and just starts pulling apart as she gives out like a scream of strength.
Your
trying
damage.
to... That's 10.
Damn.
Roll. I've rolled a few 10s in damage. Also going to open, like, I'm in a melee with this thing, you know, like, its hands are all about me. I'm going to open myself up to further attack from this thing to deal an additional 1d6 of damage.
I don't think that's necessary anymore.
Azora feels it's very necessary, as she,
okay, well, despite
right.
what I just said,
well,
you know,
as you're ripping it violently
wait,
apart,
Neo, you're not done, because, I also stab it, I guess.
Okay.
As Azora's ripping its head off.
As you're ripping it violently apart, let's see.
So that was...
Ooh, this will be interesting.
19 damage barehanded.
Snake, I want to ask if you're okay with this. I want this, no, it opens her up to extra damage. I thought it would be fun, interesting, emotional fallout if the result of violently tearing it apart got Aegis stabbed.
Aegis is on so little health too. That would be bad.
Yeah, it's not really in the cards, I guess. Oh well, boring old Azora gets stabbed.
True, I had my sword. Yeah.
I don't think you're, like, truly gonna be happy with a character until dealing damage is like filing a tax return.
See. So your sword had 2 piercing.
Yep.
It deals 8 damage.
Ooh, nice. Exciting.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, as, like, so it's doing this as I'm in a grapple with it pulling. It, like, stabs me with my... And then Azora does just... Here's a good moment for Aegis to overhear. Not the first time I've been stabbed with that sword, and just pulls its head off. So
Damn.
2 piercing, 8 damage. That's actually a lot. Nice. Hey, I'm at your max health. Azora says to Aegis in character.
That's what it took.
Yeah. I've now officially lost 10 damage, or 10 health, rather.
Aegis is just not sure to make of this. He feels like Aegis by this point is just kind of stabbing things perfunctorily because everything is just dying instantly to it. So Aegis just like, okay.
So how many creatures were there left?
There are 2 of them. One of them picks up a chair and just chucks it at Azora.
No, I'm gonna throw a javelin to intercept it.
Intercept the chair.
Yeah, because I gotta do something.
Okay.
Cool.
Roll dex, I guess.
I'm gonna pick. You have to put yourself in danger to do it. I dive.
He throws the javelin, but accidentally throws himself with it.
I ricochet the chair towards me.
So you put yourself in danger to intercept the chair.
Yeah, I do a Max Payne bullet dodge, but throwing a javelin as I dive.
Oh, okay, yeah. You do like this really expert, awesome. Like you toss that javelin through, like right through the fucking chair. That chair is not hitting Azora. It splits into two and hits you and Axe.
But does it do half damage to each of us because it's half the chair it was?
No.
I think it should.
Congratulations, dumbass! You cut the bullet in half. Now you get shot by 2 bullets.
Let's see. Aegis takes 6.
Fuck.
Ooh,
Axe
Jesus
takes
Christ.
7.
No. Fuck. No, I'm using
How
fucking...
powerful was that? I think that should be halved. It's been hit by a spear.
It has been halved because I have 3 armor.
And I'm saying, fuck it. I'm using Shrug It Off.
Can I warn Axe as I'm diving through the air, like, look out for the chair, and then I hit the... I like to imagine the chair hit me before I hit the ground.
Yeah, no, I still unless this was the most deadly chair in the fucking world, what velocity did this have that it hit
monster's
them
damage
so
dice?
Right, no, I get that, but so Aegis performed a defy danger, mostly deflecting the blow that resulted in it doing double damage.
Yes.
Because it's
roll.
Splitting between 2 people. I feel like it's damaged. I should be split up between them.
Just roll with it.
So, Neo, I'm using Shrug It Off to
Alright.
add that damage.
Nice.
So how much do I take?
You
30.
take 3. We're rounding down.
Okay, and then minus 1 armor, so 2.
Yep.
So Axe is gonna, he's gonna take revenge on this fucking chair throwing fuck.
Is he also going to throw a chair?
That'll be a good fight if it just evolves into us throwing chairs everywhere.
If I still had Fury, I could use hefty, but no.
I'd be terrified of him throwing a chair that has one of the victims in it.
No.
I'm just thinking right now, actually I'm not. That train of thought ended immediately. It rolled right through my head.
No, but what Axe is gonna do, he's gonna grab his axe, he's gonna barrel towards that fucker that threw it, and he's gonna use it to chop it up.
Alright. Roll strong.
That's still damage.
That is still damage.
I'm willing to take it.
Roll your damage.
+1.
+1. Right. Well, yep, you barrel right into it and just fucking smash into it. And yeah, just start slicing it the fuck up. It manages to get a swipe in at you before it cries its death rattle. Scratching across your face with claws for 6 damage.
What?
Oh, hang on, wait. No. Sorry, never mind. Go on. I could not remember who my fucking fulcrum was for a minute, and I haven't...
Aegis says that in character. He's holding out to the monster as it's attacking, Act as it dies. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, no, never mind. Go ahead. Sorry, don't lie to me.
I am gonna, in character, swap and make Axe my fulcrum.
Okay.
Yeah. I run across the room.
Even though now the last monster is closest to Azora.
I actually use the backup more.
Yeah, no, I still feel this is the correct move to make, all things considered.
But yeah, after
I
Axe goes,
still haven't gotten to use Wall of Steel fucking once, because every time I engage in a melee with an enemy, they just die before they can attack
Punching in.
Aegis.
Is Discord dying for anyone else?
Not for me.
Not for me.
Okay, it seems to be coming back anyway. That was some
Alright.
roboting from everybody for a bit there.
and so after killing that brutally, he just turned to the last one. It's like he wants it.
The last one picks up a chair
No,
Jesus
no, no.
Christ.
and maneuver and like shows that it's aiming at the victims.
Oh no.
Like it is about to smash one of their heads in.
Ooh,
I'm gonna...
Azor calls out to it. Shouts at it, basically.
Alright. You know
And then
its name?
just says, no. Just, basically just says, hey. And then, like, leveling a sword at it. This is between you and me.
I'm gonna throw a javelin at the chair.
Axe just wanna fucking just
No.
chop it.
No,
Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna stand in defense of the people.
Alright.
That's the time for a defend check.
Yeah, remembering that's the move.
Yeah. You hold one, alright. And Aegis, do you throw a javelin at the chair?
No, I'm gonna throw a javelin at the guy holding the
Alright.
chair.
Because Axe is trying to attack it.
Hold X.
So
You can run over there and do that. The javelin will probably
Yeah.
get there first.
I'm just saying you will fulcrum it.
I'm gonna put. I put myself in spots a lot. I'm gonna keep doing it. I put myself in a spot, and I'm gonna do d6 of some damage. 5, nice.
Right. Well, yeah, your javelin flies through, lands squarely in its chest, and it just goes to smash the chair over one of the people.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to redirect its attack at myself.
Alright. And spend that hold. You take 7 damage
Alright,
as it shatters a chair over you.
good to know.
What's
So
Axe
after-
doing? And by the way, I'm following along with Axe as he is my fulcrum.
Alright.
Yeah, no, he's running towards it, and he's gonna just he's gonna attack it with his
Right.
axe, and this is happening after he smashes Azora. Just
Aegis,
smash.
you slip on a puddle and fall to the ground.
You can't do that.
You put yourself in a spot of danger. There's nothing else I can do. The monster's on the other side of the room.
Oh, okay then.
I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, I thought the putting in it. Well, no, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You can do that. I slip on a puddle that was there, and
If
Yeah.
anything were to attack, you'd be real vulnerable right now.
I'm like a turtle just who's upside down, trying to just get right ways up.
Yeah. So what does Axe do?
He attacks it with his axe. He's just
Okay.
he's just gonna chop it
Roll
off.
strength.
Oh,
Ooh, shit. Roll damage.
that is a 4.
Alright. Yeah, it just crumples. You just chop its head off.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it falls to the floor.
How are you two doing on health? Or Azora, asks, how are you two holding up?
I'm alright.
Axe feeling adrenaline, keeping Axe alive. He's at 8 out of 24.
And Aegis?
I'm okay.
Health.
Yeah, 11 out of 17. That's the out of
Okay,
character
yeah.
answer.
Yeah. I guess I don't think we can give Axe more poultices and herbs, can we? Like, I think that's like a once per, like...
Yeah.
Alright, in that case, I'm on 15. I would use it on Axe, but if we can't, might be good to use it on my... I don't know, what do you guys think, or should we save it?
I think we should get these guys out of here and then camp
True,
overnight.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Camp overnight, recover some health that way, and then head back in.
Mm-hmm.
We
Okay.
gotta talk to the priest guy and see how viable
Yeah.
that is, but...
True, and there's also, like, just, for these people and shelter and food and everything. But yeah, let's, get these three out. Who are these three? What's their current state seem to be?
They are just sort of all murmuring the same sort of prayer, but it's in a tongue you don't understand. Their eyes are closed shut and they're still in the praying position.
All right.
And they all
Azora's
bound
base
to the thing by the metal.
Yeah.
Metal pounds around the.
As a general description of them age and whatnot, do they know what type of...
They all look like they're in their late teens.
Okay. Ooh, so young'uns. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So yeah, Azora's basically just gonna pick one of them up and start carrying them towards the rope, see if that produces any response.
The desk is actually mounted to the melded to the floor.
Are they melded to the desks?
They're shackled by the desks.
Ah, I see. I see. I mean, essentially, just try and pull the shackles out.
When you try to do that, they shake you off violently so that they can go back to, praying.
Weird people.
Well, that's a pickle.
Makes you really think.
Well, these are the people who do want to be left here.
Yeah.
They've been tricked into it. We just gotta force them to leave.
Yep. Which do you think would be easier? Forcibly removing the shackles and taking them out, or just pulling the desks off the ground?
Well, let's try the desks first, even though it's probably too... Well, hey, Axe has an axe. The desks
I was gonna say.
Are made... What are the desks made of?
Metal.
Still,
How hard
Azora Axe has a bigger, heavier weapon. Just has Axe try and see if it can break off the connections from it to the ground. It's also going to be hard to lift that out of here, but
we'll tie the rope around it and pull it up.
Yeah.
Well, Axe can expend a burst of superhuman strength to do something beyond the capacity of a normal human.
I need Fury for that.
Oh, you need Fury for that.
We need to make... Can we just start insulting Axe to make him angry, to give him the strength? Axes are a bad weapon. You know what? I think Emberwell's alright.
You can try to get angry.
Okay, let's...
Axe is Axe!
Yeah, just get, angry trying to pull
Fury. Hold it. Take
just
it.
Think about how messed up this whole thing is.
You're scarred. Yep.
So he suddenly starts rambling.
He looks at them praying and he realizes he's an atheist.
Alright.
But yeah. I'm gonna, when you expend a burst of human strength to do something, spend 1 Fury to roll plus strength.
Alright, roll it.
Yeah.
11, and it happens exactly as you describe it.
Pull them off the ground.
Just suddenly, boing! Just ripping it all. You said?
You just rip all the desks off, with the floor. Take bit of the floor with it.
So takes a bit of tile and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You've just got a column.
Just stacks the desks on top of each other with the kids there.
I'm just gonna post something in the general chat that I just realized I had as I was about to close my pictures folder that I was looking at earlier.
Yeah, you've just picked up one of the desks with superhuman strength, with such strength that you ripped the floor out with it and took the other 2 desks as well. So you've just got a bit of the floor over your shoulder with the desks attached.
Nice. Just see if you can slide that up to the upper floor there. Will help.
Yeah, it's tall enough to just slide up and leverage and push up.
Actually, Aegis should probably, I guess, go first. He's the lightest. Or no, Azora will climb up the rope. She's stronger than Aegis, and just from both ends, try and slide them up there.
Let's get this thing up.
Ooh. And then we're just gonna slowly start sliding this. I realized a problem.
Oh.
I think, based off Ben's sound, I think he's seen this coming. There's the, like, hatch door thing to crawl through.
Oh, yeah. That's the thing.
I guess we can just try and break that.
Yeah, we're not smart. We're just gonna take
You got
the
a fury.
You don't need fury to break things.
I mean, yeah, like firemen axe it, just start axing the door down.
By the way, the kids start like rambling about how they need to get back. They need to get back to class. They can't be caught out. They can't be caught out of class. They need to get back.
Azor just occasionally trying to get them to shut up. Look, you're in class. You're at your desks, right? Class is wherever your books are.
He'll be mad. He'll be mad. He'll be so mad. Let's be mad. He'll
defeat
be mad.
these kids with logic.
Well, you couldn't be in class without your desks, could you? So, see, here you are.
Kids, what's the capital of Hemlock?
That's a good question.
He'll be mad. He'll be mad. He'll be mad. He'll be mad.
What's 2 plus 2?
Now, here's the thing. So Axe had to crawl, but we could get through this thing crouching. We could get through this crouch walking. These students are sitting at desks. True. They're not standing up.
Okay, it's gonna be a tight slide through.
Bonk each of their heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, just essentially just force each of them, heads down to slide them through one at a time.
The people outside must think we're fucking insane because we've left with 2 demons, one dead, one alive, and now we're just shoving them out on desks. It's better than the alternative. Yeah, let's go.
Alright, yeah. So yeah, it takes a while, but yeah, you managed to bring them out. Actually, although once you're out, it seems that the desks can't come with them.
Oh.
So yeah,
well, at least we won't have to drag them. Yeah,
they're rejected at the barrier as long as they're attached to those desks.
Well, dragging them kicking and screaming across the whole thing would have been hard. This is a lot easier, and with that, Azor's gonna just try and, actually break the shackles properly.
Alright.
And
it's better we don't have to pull them kicking and screaming up a rope.
Yeah.
Actually, I won't let you. You could just take 10 on this, I guess.
I was gonna say, we're not, under duress, and these are some punk teenagers.
Yeah. So yeah, each of you gets a team to wrestle forth.
Yeah.
Pick your team.
Alright, yeah. So once we get out of here, do they seem to snap out of it at all?
They're still very afraid and cowering.
But they're not, trying to rush back in.
No.
Alright, that's good enough. How's everyone else doing? Now that we're out?
The father and daughter are, just kind of huddling together. Comforting each other. They seem pretty serene. Not serene, but they're clearly traumatized. But they seem,
their situation has improved.
They're just happy to be together. The one guy is still just sort of staring blankly at the sky.
So yeah, and talking to the priest guy, Azor just says, these two are pretty banged up, frankly, so am I. It's better to rest for the night. We're gonna rest for the night and go set back in the morning.
We got half of them, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So...
Yeah. Oh yeah. 3 tombstones crumble to dust.
Yeah.
Alright, the priest grimaces and just says, frankly, I didn't know how long I could keep this up.
Well, got a nice rest now.
Yeah. Yeah, he undoes the tether and sort of falls and just sort of collapses.
Hang on, I'm going to disconnect and reconnect to the call quickly because it's robotting again.
So yeah, and just set to work more properly setting up.
What? Stick?
It didn't do anything. everyone's still a bit robot-y for me. It's not unintelligible, but it's annoying.
Do you want to change location?
Sure.
Actually, I don't know if we can do that.
Mr. Robot.
Yeah, I don't think I have
Boston.
I
They
can
got
do it.
it
We're
done.
US East at the moment. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. Europe
Switch
might...
to-
Yeah.
Let's see if Europe's any better.
How do we sound now?
Better. How do we sound? The Europeans.
Yeah, you guys sound fine to me.
You sound fine to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a
Do we
little
sound
bit...
any better?
The roboting is decreased, but still present. It could just be Discord being a
Oh.
fuck at the moment.
Maybe.
Yeah.
For some reason, it still says US East to me.
Huh. Okay.
That's odd.
I'm gonna disconnect Steam.
Yeah,
It's
same.
not downloading anything, but... Oh,
That's weird. Yeah, mine also says US East 5.
It's working now, by the way. There's no roboting, but that...
Oh,
Perfect.
okay.
I feel bad. I feel horrible every time I say that, because I always think it's going to immediately stop, but it didn't.
Yeah.
Let's continue.
Okay.
Well, okay, so yeah.
So setting up a more proper camp,
Yeah.
sets up, tents to whatnot, try and give these people as much shelter as they can. Azora's also gonna make a big stew, basically just using her 5 dungeon rations she has. She's also gonna crumble up some hardtack in there, 2 uses of hardtack and all of her dungeon rations.
Alright.
Just to create sort of a hearty stew. If either that's still not actually.
I'll chip in some stuff. Chip in a couple of rations.
Yeah, just for everyone. Alright.
To
just
remove
get
a couple of
everyone
rations from my inventory.
Right.
Down to 4 uses. We go through rations a lot. These are hungry times.
Mm-hmm.
Did we all take a ration?
Yeah, you gave me 5. You gave me a set. So I was gonna try and do the move to forage, but I couldn't see it. So
Axe could try, but no, Axe need to lie down and take because he only has 8 HP left.
Who has the highest wisdom?
I have
Me.
0. So
I do.
Azora, you should roll wisdom. You are.
Wise.
Alright, cool. Yeah, they all consume the rations needed, and the rations are fine.
So Azora and setting them down basically has everyone sat around the fire. Is handing out little bowls or cups or whatever vessels available of stew, warm stew to these people. Father and daughter of the how do the given a bit more time? How do the kids seem to be doing? Are they calming down at all?
They're calming down slightly, but they're still extremely nervous and anxious.
Mm-hmm.
They keep looking back at the house.
Yeah. So Azora does say, so should talk about more. Right, it's important to understand all of you are safe right now. There's the connection's currently broken. There's no way nothing's getting out of there, and we're going to do everything in our power to get you somewhere safe in the long term. And looking around, trying to see if any of them are responsive at all. Does anyone have any idea how long you were in there for?
All right. The guy who you got out first finally speaks and just says, "Is this real?"
It is. By about every measure I can think. In every sense, this is real.
What year is it?
3004.
Yeah, he just kind of sinks into himself. 2004.
I don't know how long all of you have been in there for, and even if you haven't been in there that long. So currently, there's a war going on, and this isn't the best place to be in. I mean, here specifically is just in the middle of nowhere. There shouldn't be anything to worry about, but there are lots of battles going on not too far away and throughout most of the country. We came here directly from Seneca, which is close, pretty safe. there's a 15 coin fee to get in, which we don't have enough coin between that for everyone, but we're going to try and get you in there regardless. If not that, there are some other options.
The father says speak up and says, "We're from Seneca."
That'll be good. Hopefully we'll be able to get you home.
Hopefully. A war.
Do you know how long you've been in there?
2004, you said?
Azora nods. By this land's calendar.
7 years. One
That's
of
a lot of years.
one of the kids speaks up and says, one of the kids speak up and just says, we came from, we were from Tarrant. We came, we decided to skip out, skip out on some academies, see the world a bit.
Oh wow!
And we found ourselves here.
Wow, dark path. How Thistlewood could have wound up.
I'm just thinking.
We did that in 2994.
2994. Wow, they've been here a while. Azora does say, if you want, we can try and get you back to Tarrant, but I will warn you now, there's a lot of fighting going on in the area.
How old do those kids look?
They look the same as they were when they were in there.
Okay.
They look in their late teens.
Well, okay, so what I was basically asking was, they were late teens, so they didn't age in there, their age was...
Oh, yeah.
No, they didn't. They did not.
Alright.
We can't go back to Tarrant. They'll kill us still. Oh, God.
Azora does actually give them a smile and says, trust me, that's the least of your worries right now. But there is other good reason to not want to go to Tarrant right now. If you want, we can take you south to Terrebonne. A lot of refugees from the war are going there. And then Azora does sort of eye Aegis, and then, just say, there is another option we could talk about, but that's a discussion for later.
We can check in with them.
Yeah.
Check in with Seneca. Check in with the people in Seneca. Aegis turns to the priest and says, after we're done here, what's the plan for this house?
This house... Well, I think exercising it completely is a bit above my pay grade.
It's worth doing.
Could we
Is there no one
demolish
could
it?
talk to?
Burn it?
Well, demolishing it wouldn't do much. The house is just a lure. The hole into the realm of despair is going to remain.
Who built the house?
The house
I don't
doesn't
know.
matter.
But still, the fact he raises a good point. It's a lure that if this hole's existed longer than the house has.
Okay, actually, Aegis, this probably won't be the case, but Aegis just looks at it and he's trying to work out, and he describes the exterior of the house to Azora as he sees it, and just basically asking, does it look the same to her from his description? Like, are details changed, missing, off? Or is it the same house to both?
No, it's
of
the
them?
same. It's the same. Yeah.
So it's not like shifting to match. Well, okay, yeah.
So yeah, they just kind of the kids are extremely shaken up. The daughter, the young daughter, is still pretty much just hiding behind her father, and pretty much the only talkative one at the moment is the father.
Gotcha. Give me like 5 seconds.
Gotcha. Sweet, your cutoff isn't 5, right? It's Friday. You can go for... Swede?
Sorry. I had my mic muted.
It's Friday, so you can go for, like, longer, right?
Yeah. I have another hour to play.
Another hour? Alright, so we can
Okay.
end at 6 instead of 5?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Hell yeah. That's what
Yeah,
I want.
it was just getting a little dark and a little chilly in here. I
Gotcha.
wanted to turn on the lights and off the AC.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. All right, yeah. Azora will volunteers to take first watch. If I assume, which is something we have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Aegis will take second.
That means Axe takes last. All right. Azora, roll 2d6.
Gotcha. 2d6.
All right. Nice. The night passes without incident.
Cool. So heal half our healths.
Yep.
Okay. Do I have to roll? Sorry.
No.
Ah, okay.
Nope.
But you can heal half your health.
That sounds good to me. Oh.
So, something of note. Each of you taking watch. When you go to bed. None of you see the first guy sleep.
I see.
Ooh.
Like,
Ooh, that's actually a point.
he just stays in that full on in that position, curled up looking at the sky.
It might not be wise to do it, and you're the first one to take watch, but you do have that sleeping potion.
I do have that exact thing. So that's the point. So around when Azora's getting Aegis up for his watch, she's doing her usual routine of smoking some of her pipe leaf to help her, calm her nerves and help her sleep. She does go to, in general, when she does offer to any of them who seem particularly stressed, this pipe leaf, it's good for like calming, putting you at ease, whatnot. She offers it to a use to anyone who wants some.
Oh yeah, the kids all take it.
Yeah. Good.
Offering
I
drugs
kind
to
of
kids,
figured the
really?
dad isn't. They're teenagers. Come on.
Offering drugs to kids, huh?
They're in their late teens.
Yeah, no, the dad
Yeah.
politely declines.
Yeah, I Zora sort of figured he wasn't gonna be like, "Oh, here you are, sweetie. Spoke up, babe."
Oh,
and-
yeah, babe.
The other guy does not respond at all. He's
So
just
Azora
staring
does
at the
at the start of Aegis's watch. So when Azora is officially, smoking some of hers and getting ready for bed, she's just, smoking some of her own pipe leaf and offering. And she sits down next to the guy and offers him some more. See if he takes any now, just with her. Huh.
He just slowly nods his head no.
Gotcha. Azora does, I assume everyone else except for like Aegis, I guess, is asleep now.
Yep.
Yeah. So Azora does just sort of comment that, like, based off what you said, I'm assuming you've been in there a while.
She just kind of glances at you. And just with like a sort of 1,000-yard stare.
I take it long enough that anyone you knew wouldn't be around anymore. I take it.
After a pause, he just says, 2734.
Azora just sort of nods at that, contemplates it. And then, does essentially say, it's not the same as yours and can't really compare, but I'm not from here. I lost everyone I knew. I lost everything in my life, my job, my home, everything. And Azora sort of points to Axe's sleep. I know he lost the same. Frankly, a lot of these other people, like these kids in the war, a lot of them, there are a lot of people who will be sympathetic and, any support I can give. And then Azora does pull out some of those pills. Sleeping's hard. I don't know how it will be for you, but it's difficult for me to get to sleep. These are interesting. They'll definitely they'll get you rested. Not as rested as a good night's sleep, but I can't remember the last time I had one of those. And you won't dream, which, who knows, may be a good thing for you. And then, like, hands, a couple pills to him, if you want them.
Yeah, he looks
I
at
think
it.
they could do you some good.
Yeah, he looks at it and just, like, slowly looks, like, just takes a breath and just goes back to looking up at the sky.
As you want. And then Azor just says, at any point, feel free to use it. And then, Azora then, like, lets herself fall asleep. She just, like, basically sleeps on the ground next to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's that. Aegis, do you have anything? Just... because, like, so, yeah, Aegis, you spend your entire watch with everyone asleep except for this one guy in the same position.
Yeah, Aegis just lies in. So Aegis was awake for that previous conversation, like he woke up.
Yeah.
Azora said that to him. Yeah. Aegis, like, just looks at him for a bit, and I don't know, it is like, feel it was insensitive to ask, just... Actually, yeah, he just asks, how was this place back then? Hemlock.
He just kind of looks around and swallows.
What year did he say? 27?
34.
34. Okay, yeah.
I thought when you said he swallows, I wasn't sure if you meant the pill. He just, like, hears the answer and it's just like, nah, I'm out.
No. no. He, just, he has, like, a lump in his throat and he just sort of, like, swallows and just looks around.
I also realized I, like, totally forgot to, ask his name.
He wouldn't have given it to you.
Okay, but but my point is Azora does ask a name, and when he doesn't want to give it, she gives him her name.
Right.
But, like, she gives him her name, asks his, and then, like, when he doesn't want to give it, just quickly moves on.
Yeah.
Not pressuring him.
His response to that is just, so you ask him what it was like. He just says, don't know.
No?
Don't remember. Not sure. I doubt much has changed. And just goes back to looking up at the night sky.
Yeah, Aegis lets him. He had something he was going to follow up with, but not going to, not going to go down that route. He was going to, if he was, like, in any way more receptive than that, he was going to point out how funny it is that, in a way, they're both immigrants to this place. But, no, I don't think he wants to hear that.
Not in the mood for jokes. Who knows? Maybe a joke would get him out of his funk. Maybe he's an appreciation.
Oh, true. Azora should take out her joke book.
He just likes funny jokes.
Hey, do you want to play a game of dominoes?
Okay, so rest of the night passes without incident.
Nice.
Does Axe have anything to say when he gets up to this guy? I feel like Axe will be the one who... No. Nah, nothing. Fuck this guy.
But Axe is like...
An early riser too, I see.
I'm something of an early riser myself.
No, but Axe is...
Did they have axes back in 2732? I hope they did.
So, you're technically old person.
He doesn't respond.
Sorry. Axe not able to speak very well. He too was trapped. Not here.
He doesn't respond.
Fine. Be that one.
He's just looking at the sky.
Man, historians are going to be really disappointed when they meet this guy. It's like, what was it really like back 300 years ago?
There's historians in fucking Hemlock.
Back then it was called Ithaca, and there was just one town.
There was this legend of a Templar.
That you went out to see.
And it never came back.
You know, Victor von Wagner should have been, like, the first settler of Hemlock.
Maybe he was.
You gotta mean
Yeah.
on him then. The religion died out. No one remembers
True.
Chris. All right, yeah.
Alright. Yeah. So, once more onto the breach.
Up and at 'em.
Yeah.
Let's get in there.
While you're getting ready, one of the kids approaches you, the girl, I guess approaches Azora
Okay.
and says, "Hey, so, what we're trapped in class. We heard the 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 the, the principal. He'd come in and he'd talk about his 6 favorite students.
I see.
I looked at the gravestones and the names sounded. I think he said some of those names.
I see.
He said they know the truth.
Hmm. That's concerning.
I don't know if that means anything. I'm gonna
No,
go
thank you.
back.
That is helpful. And Azora does sort of,
Okay.
just put her hand on her shoulder. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, she just kind of nods.
We'll do everything in our
nervously.
power to save them.
Mhm.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah. So how are you two doing?
I'm
It's
good.
fine.
Ready to roll.
All right. Azora, sort of stretches out, rolls her left shoulder again, and, flips down the visor. Back to it.
Alright, Aegis gets in position behind Axe this time. He's gonna fulcrum him, because he nearly died.
Oh yeah, how much health did I recover again?
You
Half
recover
your
half
max.
of yours max, so 12 if you've got 24, was it?
25. So 30.
And I'm back to 17-17.
Axe
I'm
is
out at.
ready.
I'm back to 27. I have 10 more health.
It's fine.
All right.
I'm plan on never getting hit. I'm gonna,
I think most people. Well, actually, that's not even true. Azora actually does actively plan on getting
I'm
hit
gonna
at points.
I'm
But
gonna put money down that's gonna make Neo make everything target me. I'm not gonna get hit a single time in what's to come. I'm feeling it.
All right, yeah, let's go. So immediately stepping in, are there any changes apparent?
Yes. Immediately
Ooh.
stepping in. There are 2 of the teacher creatures.
The teacher creature is nice.
Yeah.
The tall, skinny fuckers.
Yeah. The 9-foot tall, skinny creatures.
Just 2 of them just standing there,
Yeah,
just waiting for the.
They're looking for
Yeah,
their students.
they're basically waiting for you.
They're gonna point at their watches and say, "What time do you think it is?"
They
Honey,
point,
we're home.
yeah, they point. They point at you 3, and curl their fingers, telling you to follow.
Oh, okay,
All right.
interesting.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like a wise idea. Let's do it.
Yeah. So yeah, as they walk forward, they actually make they basically talk to each other in an odd language, and make the hall the cat flap entrance. They basically make that whole wall disappear, so it's just one long hallway.
I see.
Yeah.
I admit I was curious how they would lead us through there. That would have been fun to watch.
and then they make another wall disappear at the end of this one, and bring you to the edge of a long staircase down.
Okay, are they going down the staircase?
Yeah, they look at you, and start
I'm gonna discern realities.
Sure.
At this point. What here should I be on the lookout for?
You should be on the lookout for intrusive thoughts.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh, this is where they're gonna try and get us.
Alright,
Aegis is just thinking about that stew last night.
What here is not what it appears to be.
Not what it appears to be. They seem to the two creatures leading you, they seem actually somewhat on edge, nervous. They don't seem to be that confident.
Oh, they lost their students, so...
And what is about to happen?
They're about to lead you down to meet their overseer.
Nice. Okay, cool. Yep, that's what I wanted. Alright.
Yep, they walk down.
I'm following behind Axe still.
And at the end of the staircase, is a sort of large boat going down a foggy river.
Oh dear. That's
not...
concerning.
Boats never go well.
And they get on, prepared to make it go forward as soon as you get on as well.
Yeah, this seems to be so far on the level. Like Azora does eye the other two, but if they're both willing, Azora is also going to get on.
Do I have an anchor in my adventuring gear?
No.
Okay, well that gives me less hope. You know what? I'm gonna try discerning realities as well on the boat.
Axe is basically an anchor.
What was that?
If you tie
I thought discerning realities was for losers.
Oh, that was yesterday, and also it was cowards. If it's for cowards, why would I be able to do it successfully? I'm gonna curveball you. Who's really in control here? Talking about the boat and, well, the whole situation, really.
I'm going to say the river itself.
Not the Overlord, but the river. Okay. What here is useful or valuable to me?
You've taken a good hard look at these creatures as they've maneuvered around. You've caught a glimpse of some sort of because they're basically wearing long black robes. You've caught the distinct glimpse of some sort of weapon hidden underneath.
Okay. They're armed. They actually
have...
Alright, and, alright, what is about to happen or what here is not what it appears to be? I throw that out to you two.
I think what is about to happen is better in this situation.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, what's about to happen?
The river is going to take the boat right to the end.
Okay,
Alright.
so we're on like a pier or a dock leading onto this boat, right?
Yeah.
And it just leaves, and the waters just lead off into nothingness, or is there a side to this
It leads
river?
off into the distance.
But are there sides to this river?
No.
Okay, so there's no ground. Alright. We might want to wrap up quick when we're in there then, so we're not... Well, let's see. I do whisper to Azora that, you know, under the robes they have weapons. Or I do whisper that to Axe, really, but I whisper it to the party.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Azora just sort of shrugs. So do we.
Okay, so yeah, I guess we get on the boat.
Yep. And once you're all on the boat starts to move forward.
What kind of boat
And-
is this?
Wait, is it still just the two of them, or are there more now?
It's just the two of them.
Is
It's a large wooden boat.
whoa, like multiple levels, like an underdeck or something?
No, it's just one level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit. Fuck. Damn it.
Wow.
I realized there was a question I meant to ask the guy, but forgot to.
How sad.
Damn it.
Well, so the boat goes down the river. Okay, it's fine. It's all right.
I know. No, I know. It's just.
So, the boat goes down the river, and as you start to and like you feel the temperature like start to drop as it makes its way out of like the darkness. Just kind of if you leave all the metal behind, then into darkness, and then you are on like a floating waterway that's just going through this dark ethereal realm. Like you see dead trees all around, like dead leaves floating in the sky around them, and just generally just people, just forms shuffling about, sobbing, and the sky is a dark green.
Huh. Concerning.
Yeah, a little.
And the waterway just sort of basically just takes a scenic tour through this surreal ethereal realm before heading into a dark hole. And you're surrounded by darkness again as the temperature drops even more.
This ship is made of wood, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
You're gonna craft it into a bunch of weapons.
Yeah. Aegis is just looking around like they've fallen right into my trap.
He just converts it into a different boat.
I changed the boat so it's facing the opposite way, and then we just drift back.
What would that fucking accomplish? Like, they just like look at you like confused. Like, what's your end game here?
I don't know. I think they'll be impressed by my thing, but they'll realize that's not how boats work. You can't just rebuild the boat as you're on it facing the other way, and it will just go that way. I like the idea of a ship of Theseus problem, but
and then it just like ends up at the like, congratulations, we're back at the start of the river. Did you want to leave? Like, was that it?
Hey, that's part of the escape plan if things are going bad.
Without anyone, alright.
I mean, I'm glad you didn't question the fact the move says you have to be familiar with the equipment. So you agree that Aegis is familiar with boats?
Sure. It's probably a long hike. There are probably some rivers he had to go through.
Okay, great.
Anyway,
Aegis is also familiar with trebuchets.
Nice. So, The river, eventually, you start to just see sort of like twinkles of light in the darkness, and the river eventually comes to a standstill at a gigantic frozen lake suspended in the darkness.